from Menasha, Wisconsin. Happy New Year! Oh my gosh. 2023 is gonna be amazing, you guys. I just feel it in every fiber of my being. We're gonna have a great year together. I've got some fantastic projects to share with you tonight. I'm super excited about that. I was cleaning all of my glassware, my iPad, my phone, my lenses, my glasses, and I forgot to put on my glasses and let me read your comments up here. Well, that's not a big deal, right? We're just gonna let that one go. How about those Packers? Woohoo! Sorry, Vikings fans, but it was our turn to win something. Gosh, it looked like our Green Bay Packers were back in the game. They were so excited and having so much fun. I didn't get to see the end of the game, but it was like 40-3 when I had to come home from Haley and Jared's house. Haley called today and said, can we have some crock pot lasagna? Because she knew that her dad made some. And I said, well, I'm kind of in the middle of things here. I'm live tonight. She's like, oh, and I said, well, when you need it by? She goes, well, we're starving. So boom, I just dropped everything and I took crock pot lasagna over there and some, a loaf of bread for, French bread loaf, whatever they're called. I don't know. I don't cook it. I shouldn't say that. I actually made the French bread last night. So I hope you guys had a wonderful, fantastic, amazing Merry Christmas. Yeah, Connie says you're such a great mom. I know sometimes I think I'm just a lunatic, but I did get to go over and play with Val and Dawson, and we had fun. We watched the Packer game. We played that, what is that elephant game that sits on the floor and it has a tube that blows up butterflies and then you catch them. We played that. That was really fun. And Valerie has a doctor kit that she got for Christmas. So she took that little hammer thing and was whacking me with it, like pretty much all over. And she was getting a little carried away. But every time she'd hit my leg, I'd make it bounce up. And then she'd be like, stop it. And I'm like, no, that's what it's supposed to do. It was really funny. So we had a great Christmas. We celebrated Christmas with Haley and Jared. I posted some pictures on my personal profile tonight, finally. I really just kind of disconnected for the whole holidays. I was hardly on any platforms at all. I was trying to keep on my emails and answering questions because sometimes you don't want to let that get out of control. It's just not a good plan. But for the most part, I kind of stayed off of everything and just really enjoyed everybody around me. And on Christmas morning, we went over to Haley and Jared's house and we got there before they opened presents. So we got to be there for Dawson and Valerie to open presents. It was just adorable. And that was fun. And then they had to go to Jared's great-grandparents' house for the afternoon. So Steve and I came home, took a big fat nap. It was awesome. And then we got up and Steve and I both made a fantastic dinner for ourselves. And what did we do? Christmas night, I think I went back over there. Oh, we went driving around looking at Christmas lights. So that was really fun. And then, was I on last week? I don't even know what the date is. No, it was Christmas Day. I wasn't on. But that was really fun. And then my mom came on Thursday and we celebrated Christmas with her. That was wonderful. And then I told my mom that, the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip that I earn every year, which I'm supposed to tell you a disclaimer is not normal. Well, we all know that I'm not normal, so that just kind of goes along with it, right? It's not normal to earn the trip. We're supposed to tell you that disclaimer. But the trip for next year is to Norway. It's a cruise, and it goes to Norway. And I don't really know anything about Norway other than that is where the technique of rose mauling painting originated. And so I told my mom when she came and we were opening presents that I am taking her to Norway on a cruise. So she is going to be my guest. And I knew she'd be super excited. I think she almost started crying. because that's where her painting that she absolutely loves originated. So I'm excited to be taking her. Steve doesn't like to fly a long distance, so he just doesn't. You know, Hawaii is about as far as I can push him, and I don't think it's really. Those flights are about the same probably, but anyways, Norway didn't do a lot for him, so he's like, take somebody else. There you go. Kathy says her grandfather was born in Oslo, Norway. I think we're going there. I don't know. I usually look at the itinerary for our trips when I'm on the airplane going to the trip. I know I'm terrible. That's how I roll, people. I pack the night before. Usually I'm up till midnight, 1 o'clock packing. I started about 11 at night packing or 10 at night packing, and then I hit an airplane in the morning. I know. It's just how I do things. And it works well for me, I guess. So anyways, that was fun. And then we celebrated Christmas again with all of my stepkids. Molly's mom, Anna, and dad, Scott, and her sister, Andy. And we all piled into vehicles and headed south. And my stepdaughter, Stephanie, lives about an hour south of us, and we all went to Stephanie's brand new house, and oh my goodness, is that place just amazing. Jared said that it's Haley's Pinterest board. He goes, you know, this is your Pinterest board. It's just beautiful. So Stephanie graciously opened her house to us for Christmas, and we just had a pile of people there and a lot of fun. Anna made a drink called Christmas Cheer, which was delightful. I don't know what was in it other than it had champagne in it, which was it was kind of, I want to say almost an odd taste, but I liked it. And then I had an old fashioned, so that was good. I was, celebrating with that. And then for New Year's Eve, Steve and I piled in the car and went about an hour west, and we stayed with his high school friends, Mike and Vicky, at their lake cottage overnight. And we made the Australian New Year. We watched that on TV. We watched the Puerto Rican New Year. We watched the New York New Year, and then we all went to bed at 11. Party animals, right? It was so funny. There, see, Margaret, we watched your New Year celebration. So we figured we got enough New Year going on. Aw, Luann says she got sick for Christmas. Ugh. I got really sick the week before Christmas, but it only lasted about 1 day, and I will spare you the gory details, but it was like, gross. Eileen, if I am blurry, that is your internet. Ugh, I hate it when that happens, but I'm watching myself here on my iPad and I'm not blurry. At least I'm not anymore if I was then. So Laura says she was in bed by 11 too. Well, see? That was just enough celebrating for me. And we came home today pretty early. We got home at probably 11-ish, and I ran right up here. Steve unpacked everything. Oh my gosh, bless his little heart. He unpacked everything. He started getting the kitchen cleaned up because we just left it in a tornado. Like, there's still wrapping paper, boxes, bows laying all over the place, all kinds of tins with different Christmas cookie and candies in it. And it was just a disaster. And so he comes upstairs with this big bag. I was going to see if it was still over. This big bag of all the Christmas boxes and the bows and the tissue paper and all that stuff in this big bag. And he brought up the rolls of paper and he goes, what would you like me to do with this? And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is awesome. I said, just set it right there. I'll put it in the attic. That's where we keep stuff. And then he said he consolidated all of the tins of leftover cookies and candies, and he was going to wash all the tins. Whoa. I hope this behavior keeps up for a very long time. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Marcia says, don't forget to hit the thumbs up next to the live chat. Yes, you guys give me a thumbs up. That really helps me in all of the internet magical, what do I call it? Internet magical things. I don't know. All the things. I don't understand how it works, but when you give me a thumbs up, that pushes me higher in the list of whatever. I don't know what it does. It does something and it's important. Give me a thumbs up. Oh my goodness. I have some very cool cards for you tonight. I'm going to be sharing some sneak peeks with you. I'm excited about that. I was going to look up something before I came on and I forgot, but it doesn't matter anyways. And, oh, I see somebody missed some of my lives over the last couple weeks. You can always catch up. They are algorithms. Thank you, Queen Esther. I like your name, by the way. Do you also wear a crown? I hope you do, because everybody stamps better with a crown. I'm just saying. Keep knocking on wood. We haven't been sick around our house. I know, I'm knocking. I think Steve has kind of a sinus infection right now. He's been like all day. So I have like kept his lips away from these lips in hopes that I do not get whatever it might be that he might have. We don't know if it's anything. Haley took Dawson to the doctor again, still battling the ear infections. And I told her, and you know, some of you medical people might get mad at me, but it's okay, I can take it. But I told her, I said, don't you let them tell you that he has another ear infection, because they did not fix the first one that he still has. They tried to do that when Haley was little, a toddler. And I had to go in 4 times before we could finally get something that made the ear infection go away. And they said, you know, she's had a lot of ear infections. We should put tubes in. I said, she hasn't had a lot of ear infections. She's had 1 ear infection that you have not been able to get rid of. We're not doing tubes. And you know what? Finally, they gave her a medicine and it worked, and then it was over with. She probably had another ear infection, but whatever. My sister had tubes, and I know they're necessary and they can really do a lot of things when necessary, but I pulled out my mama card and I said, man, I don't think so. So anyways, that was the one time I was right. Believe me, there were lots of mama fails in her lifetime. Believe me. I'll share some of them with you someday, but not today. John report. I do not have a John report. I was so busy. I've been in my office. I'm trying to get my ducks in a row. I put out 2 kits back to back. And I haven't spent a lot of time out of here. And when I've been out of here, I've been at somebody else's house. So I have no John report. Oh, wait, I do. I was really disappointed in John because like 2 days before Christmas, he still had no lights up. But John, he came through and he put some lights up like on Christmas Eve. Not even kidding. So yay, John. That's my report. Yeah. So Polly says she told the doctor the same thing. And yeah, my sister had tubes, and you know, she probably really needed them. I'm not saying that she didn't, but it was really a nightmare. So dealing with a kid with tubes, like you can't do all the things and you got to be so careful not to get water in their ears, and it's just, I just didn't want to deal with it. So, and you know, first time parents, and I was a first time parent, but something in me told me no. They don't know all these things that maybe people do that have gone through the whole kid thing, right? So I don't know, but of course it is her decision. I'm not one of those people that's like, you better listen to me or else. That's totally not it. It's like, here's my suggestion. Here's my thoughts on it. You do with it what you want, because in the end of the day, it's on you, not me. There's a cop out for you, right? Anyways, I'm just reading through my notes. I really did not have time to do much here. I told you all about what Steve did. Everybody's good here, other than the ear infection thing. Dawson is fine. You know, he's not like miserable. They just notice him still pulling at his ear, and he's still got kind of a cough. So, oh, Lori said her daughter had tubes, and it was, I don't know what AI means, but, oh, she pulled that back. Sorry. But everybody's doing really good. My mom's doing really good. Other than Steve and his little sniffles, we're all good and healthy here. I'm knocking on the wood. I'm knocking on the wood. So we have, ooh, I've got so many swaps coming in, you guys. It's crazy. I can't wait to share them with you. But we have prizes to give away. And I am going to, Oh, my Christmas gift to myself, Jan says, was the $650 furnace repair. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hate spending money on stuff like that. I'm going to do my prizes right now. So let's do that. There are 3 ways. Oh, Lori says because her daughter had allergies. Yeah, those cause a lot of problems, right? So see, that's a thing. And I totally get that. First of all, there are 3 ways that you can win fabulous prizes from me. And the first way is to leave a comment. So whether you're on Facebook or whether you are on YouTube Live here, or whether you are watching on a replay from my blog, from YouTube, from Facebook, from wherever, leave a comment. Everybody gets entered in a drawing to win fabulous prizes. And today I have the Soft Seafoam Seam Binding Ribbon. I love this ribbon. I love it because first of all, it comes in a really pretty color. Secondly, the color is light enough that you can literally dye this to anything darker with your Stampin' Blend markers or your ink pads. Boom! And of course, I love seam binding because it ties so nicely. So for leaving a comment on my last live, I have got Rhonda Chase. Rhonda Chase, I have this ribbon on its way to you. Congratulations. Make sure you guys leave a comment so you can be entered to win next time. Next up, for sharing my video. Now, you can share right now someplace on your screen. Oh, I'm looking at my iPad. Let me show you what's happening here. I have this going so I can read your comments once I turn my phone around. But on my iPad right there, it says share. You can click on that and share my video right now. Now, if you happen to be watching a replay on Facebook, just click on the share and share it to your Facebook page. That gets me out to so many more people and really helps me grow my business. So for sharing my YouTube Live last week, or 2 weeks ago, I should say, I have Lori Stansberry from Glenwood City, Wisconsin. I have the beautiful Today is the Day Memory and More card kit. These are so fun. You can do scrapbooking with them. You can use them to write notes to send to people, or you can make cards with them. And actually, I just used them in the Alpha Best online class. Let me see if I can find it here. This Today is the Day Memories and More card pack was part of my online Alpha Best kit. So it was so fun to design cards using all of these. So Lori Stansberry of Glenwood City, Wisconsin, that is coming your way. Oh yeah, I just want to make sure that zip code was right. And Rhonda Chase lives in Chewela, I think it's called Chewela, Washington. So congratulations to both of you. And next up, I have a prize for, hang on, I gotta get it all out of here. A prize for placing an order. Everybody who's placed an order between my last YouTube Live and today gets entered in a prize drawing. And I have Kim, let me see if I can say Kim's name. Kim Andrashak from New Berlin, Wisconsin. 2 Wisconsin winners tonight. I have a chamois. This is what I use to clean my stamps. So you're going to get a brand new unmarred chamois. Now, once you start using it, this is what it will look like. It's not that pretty, right? But it works really good to get your stamps clean. I keep mine in a stamp case. And so that's what this is. You're going to get a brand new case with a brand new chamois. I also have some rhinestone basic jewels for Kim and 2 different kinds of our beautiful ribbon. So, yay. That will be, all of these will be off in the mail tomorrow because I was, like I said, I was working really hard before Christmas and this last week in between Christmas and now. And I got everything is packaged up, ready to go in the mail. Woo! I know that's always a big accomplishment for me. So Happy to be sharing those prizes with you. I see somebody just shared my video. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, no, you know what, Mary? No mail tomorrow. They'll go in the mail on Tuesday. And I should know that because Jared, my son-in-law, is a mailman. Bless his heart. And he is off tomorrow. And we had the most horrid weather here. You know, there was a freeze all across the country, but it was like 30 below, wind chill here with 40 to 50-mile-an-hour winds, and he had to work in that. Good Lord. He said it wasn't too terrible. The worst part was his glasses kept like frosting, not steaming, but frosting up. And what else did he say was, oh, and the drifts, walking through the drifts because it was drifting everywhere. So I felt really bad for him, but yeah. I wonder if Val's watching tonight. She was really mad when I left today, and Jared said, don't worry, Val, you can watch Granny on her on tubes later. That's what she calls YouTubes, tubes. Oh, now Sally says, I have a hot tip for the chamois. Spray the opposite side of the case with a spritz of good smelling hand sanitizer and let it dissipate before closing the case. Oh, that's a great idea. You know, I've never had any problems with this smelling funny. Mine smells like nothing. But I think if you live in the country and you have untreated water, like well water doesn't have all the chlorine and crap in it that city water has in it, that you may want to leave this open to dry in between using it. You know, just leave it sit open. It'll dry up, and then you just put it in water and it'll take all the water in again. But city water has chemicals in it, right? And that works a little different. Your water doesn't get skunky when it sits like it does with well water. And yeah, Terry says hers never smells either. So yeah. Okay. All right. Let me get my mess cleaned up here, because when I pulled that out, I flew a bunch of stuff flew out from under my desk. I think that I am ready. I have a lot of mail to share with you guys tonight. So when we get done stamping, I am going to like set a limit on how much time I spend showing mail, and then we'll show more mail when I'm on live again next week, and we'll keep doing it until I get through all the mail, because oh my goodness, you guys know how to make a girl feel really special. I have a ton of Christmas cards to share with you that I received. Okay, I think we're ready to turn the camera around. Remember, give me a thumbs up. Give me a share. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. There should be a subscribe button in the bottom. I'm closing my eyes to remember because it's all backwards on the screen. In the bottom right-hand corner as you're watching me, there should be a subscribe button there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you turn on the little notifications, because, oh, maybe it's not there right now. I'm watching myself on here. I don't see a subscribe button right here, but it's there someplace. You'll get notifications when I'm live. So it'll like pop up on your phone. Kelly Acheson is alive right now. So no, not alive, is live. So that brings me to kind of a funny thing. And then I'll turn the camera around. Sorry. I haven't seen you guys in a while, right? Oh, this might be lengthy. No, it won't. When I was on my way home, Steve had texted me and said, stop and get some milk. Okay, bottom right-hand corner. Thank you, Margaret. It's right by my name. Mary says left have by your name. So it's there someplace. Steve had messaged me and said, pick up some milk when you come home. I'm like, okay, I can't forget to do this. I can't forget to. Well, what did I do? Didn't even think about it on my way home. All I thought about is, when I get home, am I going to take a shower? Am I just going to throw some makeup on top of the makeup that I never took off from yesterday? Oh, should I tell you that or not? That's kind of gross, right? I don't know. Anyways, it's real. And then I'm like, yeah, I think I'll jump in the shower. So I did that. And I got home. And then Steve messaged me as I was in drying my hair and all the things. And he said, where are you? And I messaged him back. He's in the garage. Message him back. I'm home and I forgot the milk. I said, I will go pick some up after my life. And it typed life instead of live. And then I said, no, not after my life. I don't want my life to end. After my life. He sent me the laughing emoji, right? So after my life, I will go get some milk. I'm not ready for my life to be over. That's the fact. Okay. we are going to flip this camera around. I've got a few things to show you, and then we're going to start stamping. All right, hang tight, you guys. I also want to let you know that while I do comment on a lot of the comments that come through, I want you to know that I don't always get to see all of them. I try to go back and read them all after my live is over. Sometimes I get crazy and it just doesn't happen, but I try to all the time. So just know that if I don't answer your comment as it's coming through, it's probably because it happens so fast. Like they go through so fast. It's kind of crazy. So, oh, let me get this situated here. This is not there. I think I'm straight. There we go. I like to have everything straight. Oh, whew, that was hard. So, what are you guys drinking tonight? Oh, how do I make my messages aren't here? Oh, shoot. What did I do? Hang on. I got to get my comments to come through. How do I do that, you guys? There they are. Okay, now we're good. I think that'll work. I must have touched something. I know you guys would tell me how to do it too. So I got my nails done. I'm going to show you this hand because this one is actually better. But look at my little snowflakes. Can you see those? Let me get a light in here. Oh, sorry. I wiggled you. Got the little snowflakes on this one. The rest of them are just French manicure. But the day that I got my nails done, look at how crappy these are. They like flicked off. I had to go buy some white fingernail polish to touch them up. But I was in soapy water all day cooking, baking, making candy. I ruined my caramels. That was a disaster. I cooked them too long. I bought a new candy thermometer and I cooked them right up to the temperature it said, and they got so hard you couldn't even move them. Like there's no way you could even eat them. So, okay, back to this. Squirrel. Look at my stickers. I love these. These we got when we went to Indianapolis for our onstage Stampin' Up event. Got my pig. I got my Stampin' Up sticker. I put it on my bottle. I'm drinking strawberry lemonade tonight. Yeah. My favorite. Okay. Let me change my glasses back because I don't need those anymore. I'm a little closer to things. And, oh, Margaret says I hit the full screen button. Thank you, Margaret. I'm so not good with the iPad. I don't know why. I'm great with my iPhone, but the iPad, and Haley would probably say she's not that great with the iPhone either. But I think I am. That's all that matters. Did it ruin my pan? No, it didn't. I poured it into my cookie sheet and it just got so hard that I couldn't cut it. I tried to pick it up and cut it with some kitchen shears. That didn't work. It was just a disaster. I threw it away. I had to start all over. And you know, if you've ever made caramels, I timed it. 49 minutes stirring constantly. 49 minutes, not to mention the heavy cream and the tons of sugar and the can of evaporated milk or the other kind of milk. I can't remember, in the can. And the brown sugar and all the butter. Ugh, terrible. I was so disgusted. And then you have to go to the store again, buy all this stuff. So, wanted to remind you guys, we have the carryover list that tells us what's carrying over. If items aren't on this list, they're in this mini catalog, they're going away. We have some items up to 60% off. You can go to my online store, which you'll find right on my blog, www.AStampAbove.com. Just scroll down and you'll see shop here, shop here, shop here, all over the place. This will take you right to the mini catalog. You can see what's on sale. But this catalog ends on Wednesday, January 4th. So get what you need out of it. Check out what's on sale. There's some fantastic deals in here. Don't miss out on that. So I wanted to make sure you know about that. I still cannot show you the insides of these catalogs. Stampin' Up! Asks us not to do that until the catalogs go live. The new spring mini catalog called the January through April mini catalog, that is starting on Thursday, January 5th, as well as Celebration with your $50. With every $50 that you order starting January 5th, and you can order that out of our big annual catalog, the new mini catalog, the clearance rack, and the online store, anyplace. When you hit $50, you get to choose a free item out of this celebration brochure. So just some beautiful things there for you to look at. Woo, woo. I know, right? I can't show you the insides of the catalogs yet, but I can show you the front and the back. And this might be some paper. Okay. If you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you would like to get your hands on these catalogs and have them for reals, I would be happy to mail them to you. Pop me an email. My email address is Kelly, Kelly, at symbol, AStampAbove.com. Pop me an email with your address and I will be happy to mail them off to you. Oh, Jody said sometimes she puts her caramels in the microwave for a few seconds so they are soft enough to cut. I probably could have done that, Jody, but the caramel itself was so hard that once you cut it, you can't even chew it. It wasn't burned either. It was very weird. So thank you for that tip. Next thing I'm going to mention is my AlphaBest online class. If you need the AlphaBest stamp set and the label punch, it's $64. If you would just like all of the consumables, the ribbon, the Memories and More cards, and a half a pack of rhinestones with a video tutorial for each card. There are 6 different cards in this particular kit. No, I'm sorry, 9 cards in this kit with written instructions, photos, dimensions, and a video tutorial, exclusive video tutorial for all of them. That's $45. And of course, if you're just looking for a PDF file, that's $25. Those are available globally, no matter where you live in the world. You can order my online class PDF. All right, next up. Not only did I have the AlphaBest class, and those are ready to go in the mail, but I have my Speedy Recovery Kit class. I thought I only had one of these left, but I actually had a couple people that ordered it twice. So then I had 2 more kits available. If anybody is interested in this, this is a fantastic kit class. It includes everything shown here except the stamp set. If you need that, that is an additional $26. But you get to make 8 cards. There's 4 different designs. You make 2 of each. You get the beautiful opal rounds. You get 8 envelopes, a Wink of Stella glitter pen, a pack of the Texture Chic specialty paper, a spool of linen thread, and the PDF file with individual videos, pre-cut cardstock for 8 cards, instructions, written instructions, photos, and dimensions, and all the things. So let me know if you would like those by popping me an email because I've only got a couple left. So I just want to make sure you know that. Then we have the Stamp Happy Academy. That is a special website that is amazing for stampers. It gets 4 different online classes every month added to the website. A basic membership is $19.95. It includes all those classes every single month, plus our catalog kickoff parties. Premium membership is $34.95. It includes all of the above plus Stamp Happy live classes. There are 3 live classes every month in here that are so much fun. So if you're interested in that, you're going to go to stamphappyacademy.ning.com. All the details are there. And that leads me into what? A new catalog kickoff party. Dina Barb and I do these together, and they are amazing. We provide you with so many new ideas in the upcoming mini catalog that starts January 5th and also celebration that starts on January 5th. So this kickoff party is free if you are a Stamp Happy Academy member. If you're not, it is $15 to join the event. We are going to have 7 live events. Everything is recorded, so you don't have to worry if you're not available at one of the times. This particular kickoff party starts January 5th and goes through the 19th. We provide stuff every day in a Facebook group. We have card challenges, mystery stamping. We'll be giving away lots of prizes, a free gift for all attendees. We have sample galleries that include at least 45 different card ideas, photographs, absolutely beautiful. There is a card swap going on where you can join a swap. Lots of games, tons of fun. We will have make and take packets available. Those links for the make and take packets will be coming out soon. So the posts for the party will start on January 5th, where a complete schedule of events will be posted in the private Facebook group around January 2nd. So yeah, so much fun, you guys. If you've never done an online kickoff party or one of our retreats, it is the bomb. You will absolutely love it. This is $15 for the event. Make and take packets will be available to register for later. But if you join Stamp Happy Academy for $19.95, you get this event for free. So it's a pretty cool deal. If you have any questions about that, please don't hesitate to ask. I see Sally is saying, is Facebook the only way to view the kickoff party? Facebook is the only way to participate in all these things happening. But if you don't have a Facebook account and you would like to participate, when you order the make and take packet, when you register for the make and take packet that is part of this kickoff party, you will get a PDF file that has links to all the recorded videos for the make and takes, and also some other information in the PDF file. So the make and take packets are going to contain over $30 in Stampin' Up! Product, along with pre-cut cardstock for 9 cards. But the registration link for the make and takes is not available yet. It will be very soon. So if anybody has any other questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. I'm trying to watch all the comments coming through. Billy Northrup says this is the first time she is catching me live, and she is drinking a Gatorade Zero. Welcome, Billy. I'm so excited you're on here. Connie says the kickoff parties are great. Trish says they are amazing. Yeah, they're a ton of fun, you guys. You can't have more fun as a stamper than joining one of these parties. They're really, really cool. So Courtney says the kickoff party is so worth it. We have so much fun putting these on. All right, I think I am ready to start stamping with you. And I think I'm going to go with this card first. Sneak peek, you guys. This is brand new designer series paper. It is part of our celebration promotion. This is called Favored Flowers, and it is gorgeous. Now, you get this designer paper free starting January 5th when your order reaches $50. This is one of the items in here that you can choose from. And you will get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 by 12 sheets. Let me show you the whole pack here. 12 by 12 sheets. You get 2 of each page of designs. Does that make sense? I always have a hard time trying to say that. Look at how gorgeous this paper is. It is just the most beautiful paper. Now, one of the things I love about the Favored Flowers Designer Series paper is that it matches one of our brand new bundles in the mini catalog. This is called Fragrant Flowers and Fragrant Flower Dies. Stampin' Up! Just started naming the dies the same as the stamp set. Can I get a hallelujah for that? Can I have an amen? It was always so confusing to have dies named something different because you didn't really know which die set went with what without looking it up in the catalog, or maybe you have a better memory than I do, which I'm sure most of you do. But I love that these are all named the same now. Fragrant Flowers Dies, Fragrant Flowers stamp set. So we're going to be using this. We're also going to be using the brand new Cane Weave 3D embossing folder. You guys, we're going to have so much fun with this. Ah, yay. Next up, oh, I gotta leave this out here. What else are we using here? I've got my stamps mounted. I'm going to be using Blackberry Bliss. That's one of the colors in the coordinating paper. No, let me start over. That's one of the coordinating colors in the Favored Flowers Designer Series paper. And Sue said, is she the only one who doesn't really care for the paper? You know what, Sue, when I saw it in the catalog, I was like, huh. I wasn't a big fan either, I have to tell you. But once I got it in my hands And I think once I show you these cards, I think you're going to change your mind because they are so beautiful. Lori is asking, did you ever get to design your own stamp set? I did get to design my own stamp set. And it takes a very long time, Lori, to get your $1 million stamp set into a catalog because Stampin' Up! Works so far ahead on their catalog. So excited to tell you that my stamp set, you didn't miss it, my stamp set is going to be in the new annual catalog that comes out, I don't even know when. We changed our dates and somebody on here is going to tell us when. Let's see, I think it comes out in May. The new annual catalog comes out in May. That would make sense, right? And my designed stamp set will be in that particular publication. So thanks everybody saying May, May, May. Okay, these little jewels, these are brand new. This is another sneak peek in the mini catalog. And I see Kelly finally caught me live from Ontario, Canada. Woohoo! These are called gold faceted adhesive backed sequins. And I need a white piece of paper here. Look at these. We have like a teardrop, some round or, you know, whatever that's shape, stop sign shape is called. We have some little ones and we have some little crescent moons. So these are gold. They're absolutely beautiful. I think we're going to use these. We're going to see. We're going to see what we use tonight. We're definitely using the Gorgeous paper. And hang on, I had to get a drink. My throat's getting a little dry. Not scratchy. Not scratchy. Just dry. Okay. Let me put my little cheat sheet sticker up here with my dimensions on it. With all these new products too, I'll be starting to write them down because I can't remember what all this stuff is called. But then when I have it over here on my cheat sheet, it looks like I'm just a complete rock star. Which is fun. Fun for me. I don't know about you, but it's a lot of fun for me. Okay, let me pull some of these little things out of here that I have done up ahead of time. I think we're ready to roll. I am going to share with you my dimensions first. This is, Sharon says, can we order the stamp set from me and have it autographed? You know, oh my gosh, that makes me blush, but Sharon, you know, I'm going to have to find out how to go about doing that because when you place an online order, it comes to you. You know what? I'll let you know. I'm going to find out how to go about doing that. And then I'll let you know, Sharon. And thank you so much for like making my head swell up and making me blush. That's so cute. Okay. So we've got 8.5 by 5.5, Blackberry Bliss. Polly says she wasn't crazy about the DSP either when she saw it, but when she got to see it in person, I know that's the way I felt about it too, Polly. I was like, wow, this is really kind of busy and I just don't know. And now you're going to love it. You're going to love it. It's just, there's so many beautiful things happening with it. And that's what we do, right? Demonstrators do that all the time. Okay, so I've got my card base. Let's get back to our card here. I've got a basic white envelope and I am going to, oh, this is my, we've got a 4 by 5.25 inch piece of basic white. Then we've got Blackberry Bliss. This is 2 3/4 by 4. And then I cut a piece of the Favored Flowers DSP. This is 2.5 by 3 3/4. I have a little strip. This was actually a scrap. It's 3/4 by 4. We're going to add that to the inside of our card. And then I've got a scrap to do a little bit of stamping on. Oh, I didn't get my, hang on, I got to get one of my piercing mats out. This is one of our piercing mats. It's called a Stampin' Pierce mat. And I just take this and I cover it with printer weight paper and put some tape on it. And this is what I use to stamp on. So let's do our stamping. Hang on. I'm losing pieces. Where did my pieces go? Oh, I think I put them over here. Yep. they just disappeared, which is totally normal. Huh. I don't know. I have no idea where they went. So, first thing I'm going to show you, though, I don't know what happened to it. Good Lord, Kelly, is I am going to bring in this little devil. This is a boho blue mini stamp and cut and emboss machine. You can get this free when you join my team or Stampin' Up! During celebration, which starts on January 5th. The machine comes with all the plates that you need to be successful in die cutting, or embossing with our mini embossing folders. So I am going to do a little demonstration for you. We are going to take this little banner from the Stylish Shapes dies, and we're going to die cut a banner. Well, first I'm going to stamp it though. Hang on. Let me do that. It'll just make life easier in case I get it crooked, right? So let's get, oh, no, never mind. I'm jumping ahead. I got confused. We're not going to stamp it first, but you normally would. But I'm going to show you how I did mine because, let's see, we've got, this is plate number 1. This is for embossing folders. It shows me an embossing folder, plate number 3, so I don't need that. This one is plate number 4, and this is for regular embossing folders. And this one, no, I'm sorry. This is for 3D embossing folders. This one is for regular embossing folders. And you can see that one is thicker than the other. So this would be thinner for the big 3D embossing folders. I should say the mini ones, but they're 3D. Oh, it's so confusing, right? So what we're going to do here, we're going to put number 2 cutting plate on top of number 1 platform. And then we're going to top it off with the number 2 cutting plate. And we're going to get this rolling. Yay! One thing I want to mention to you guys, something that I've heard about, I've never had any trouble with any of my mini machines, but sometimes people say it's hard to get them started going through. If you just stagger these plates, now they're completely together. If you just stagger one of them a little bit and start rolling it through, that will alleviate that problem. So yeah, I've never had any trouble with it. But you know, every single machine is just a teeny weeny little tiny bit different. And that's just the nature of the beast with embossing machines. So I'm going to move that off to the side. Now, that embossing machine is free when you join Stampin' Up! And you get to choose $175 worth of product of anything you want. You get that beautiful little boho blue machine plus a whole bunch of other stuff that comes with it. You get a discount on all your future orders. Celebration is the best time to order. Now, I want to show you what I did. So I took, where did this stamp set come from? Celebrate You. Hang on, I got to find it. It's here someplace. I think I'm using it on my next card too. So let me grab it here. Is it in here? No, it's not. I'll find it. It's on my computer here. So I'll figure out which. Oh, I think it's a celebration set, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know where it came from. Somebody will tell me. Yeah, Trish said that works for her every time. So thank you, Audrey. I do like, you know, I want everybody to have a really good experience with these machines. And all the little tips and tricks really help. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. Does anybody know where this Celebrate You came from? Let me see if I can find it here. Hang tight. I've probably got it right over here in my pile. Nope. Oh, good grief. I don't know where it came from, but I'll figure it out. Okay. Park Sentiments, Sarah said. I think that's called sentimental something, isn't it? Sentimental. Well, I just looked through my sentiments and found one that would fit on here. So, Dainty Delight stamp set. Oh, I got that laying out here somewhere. Where did I put that? Right here. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I just took it off my desk tonight and put it away. Celebrate You comes from the Dainty Delight stamp set. Here's another sneak peek for you. This is a beautiful little bundle that matches some designer paper that is in the celebration brochure also. So thank you for that. I'm going to need that when I type up my list. So what I do is I die cut a whole bunch of these, right? I die cut a bunch of these little banners. And I've already, I took this and I stamped it on my green cardstock. This is just scrap cardstock. And then I took my die and I die cut it on my green cardstock. And now I'm going to bring that back in here and put it exactly in the same place that I had it before. And now I'm going to take a whole bunch of these little banners and drop them right into this spot so that I don't have to mess around making a whole bunch of these. Look at perfect every time. I've already lined it up to make sure it's straight. Pop this out of there and I have my Celebrate You. And the reason why I set this all up is because I had a bunch of swaps to make. This card that I'm sharing with you is one of my swap cards that it's actually not my swap cards to make. It's my top 10 for my team members card. So if every month I send out congratulations on being in my top 10 for sales for the previous month. So these cards that we're making right now are going to be the top 10 for my December totals for my team members. So yay, fun, right? Okay, first thing I'm going to do here is I am going to add my 3/4 inch strip. Oh, do I want to do that this way? Yeah, I think I do. Oh, yeah. I want to make this a little bit different than all the cards that I made so you can see some different ideas. So that's why I'm like, do I want to do it this way? Do I want to do it that way? And I need to get back on my game because I was off for a week. And you may not think that's like, oh, who cares? You've been stamping forever, but you really do lose your flow, your momentum just a little bit. So at least I do. Okay, now I'm going to take this layer. I just think that this paper is so beautiful. My idea for this card came in, this paper is so beautiful that I can just use this designer paper and make an absolutely stunning card and really showcase the designer paper, right? So we've got this done. We've got this done, and you could add an inside sentiment. I left mine blank so that I can write in there and congratulate each one of my team members in my top 10. And here we go. Next thing, as I was goofing around with this, I kind of decided to go in a different direction. And I was looking at the paper. These dies, these floral dies, match the designer paper. So if you go through and look at the paper, this, oh, is this right? Yeah, nope, wrong one. Hang on, I've got it. One of these sheets of paper, you can totally die cut out the flowers. Oh, here it is right here. Nope, that's not it either. Here it is. Is that it? Oh, I thought you could die cut this one, but this isn't matching up. Does anybody know? I thought I had this figured out. Dang it. Kind of. I thought there was one in here that it totally matched. Oh, it's this one. There is. Oh my gosh, I was starting to get a hot flash because I'm like, I know that this worked. So it matches this particular design right here. And then the big die, let me put this paper back in here. Oh my gosh, I didn't lose that much mojo, you guys. This big die in here matches Does it match this one? It matches this one right here. Look at this. Ah! Isn't that just spectacular? So I'm going to put this back. I'll worry about getting that in there right next time. I am going to die cut this, and let's see if this, I don't know if this is small enough. Well, let's cut it out. We don't need this whole piece. I'm going to just cut this out, just like that. I think this will fit through my boho. Where did I put it? Oh, over here. Let's bring this little puppy back in here. Here we go. When you do that first cut on brand new plates, does that like kill you? Like, oh, they were so nice. I know sometimes it freaks people out. Okay, I'm going to cut this off so I can get this to fit in here. Okay, so we're going to line this up. Now, of course, you can stamp this, right? There's a whole stamp that this stamp will stamp both of these, but you can also use the designer paper, and I love doing that because it makes for such a quick and easy card, even though I'm taking like an hour and a half to do it. There's a lot of chit chat going on, right? I know. Is it Jean? Jean? Probably Jean. I love it when the die matches the DSP. I know, right? It's like so fantastic. Oops, hang on. There we go. Okay. Get that out of the way again. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Okay. I am going to find my dies and put this back in here. And, oh, there's that. Okay, so I also wanted to show you, there's a couple label dies in here. Let's see if I can get this back in here where it belongs. Did it go like that? Did it go like that? Did it go in here like this? I think it probably went like that. I don't know. But anyways, there's a couple label dies in here, right? They fit these two words. And then there's this big one that fits the big thanks, okay? And then we've got a little spriggy deal and some outlines of leaves. And then we've got this, right? We've got that, I don't know, waffle type looking thing. And it just embosses. And so this is what it does. I hope you can see that in the light, but I think that is fantastic too. I can't wait to make something with that. I don't know what yet, but I'll figure it out. I just thought that was really cool. I like to keep things like this right in my pack so I can share them with you. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna bring out some black dimensionals. Hang on. I can find some. And, oh, I got this piece that is almost completely done. Cut these up. Okay. Here comes our card back. The last thing we need to do is take our white layer and emboss it. So, is this our white layer? This is our front white layer. We're going to emboss that in this fabulous folder, which is called the Cane Weave 3D embossing folder. So we're going to emboss that. And once we have that done, it's going to look like this. Now this is the back, this is the front. You've got that basket weave on there, which is just so beautiful. We can add this right to the front. When I do an embossing folder on a layer, I like to make sure that I get my glue all the way around the outside, because sometimes they buckle a little bit. Your paper will buckle, and I like that to lay down really nice all the way around the outside. Make sure I have this straight. Well, that's not very good. Hang on. That looks much better. Okay. Hang on, I've got all kinds of things flying around here. Okay, so here comes this layer. Here's our flower. We're gonna put this right on here, and isn't that just already just absolutely stunning, right? Absolutely beautiful. Okay, I am going to glue that right down on here. center that in here. Then we have our Celebrate You. I'm going to bring in Quentin says, why won't my embossing folder fit through my machine anymore? It feels like the machine is going to break if I force it through. Are you sure that you're using the right plates? That has been usually my experience. So I'm going to put this on with some dimensionals right here. I'm not going to tuck this end down yet. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this flower. And, I am thinking, now this kind of really is kind of lost, right? This was just an idea I had. My original card wasn't made with this. This is kind of lost like this. So instead of putting this flower on the front, I think I am just going to add it to the inside. But if you used the other side of the paper, where did that go? Hang on. If we grabbed one of the other patterns, I like the one with this like this. If this was our color and we put this on there, that's beautiful, right? Or any one of the lighter colors. Even this one, that would look really pretty with that. I don't know if I really like it with the greens, but it would look good with these two purple, the Freesia and the Blackberry Bliss. So since mine gets lost in here, we're going to actually just take this. I'm going to put this right on the inside of my card. And there we have that. And then I always love to, yeah, Cynthia says, put the die on the inside. Thank you, Cynthia. I am going to add this big floral stamp to my envelope. And I think I'm going to do it just like this. Oh my gosh. Isn't that just gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Okay, now let's take a look at this. Let me get this put away. All of this back in the thing so I don't mess it up here. So here's our card. We still have to put some embellishments on it. And I'm going to try these gold. Let's see. I don't know if I want to put them in here on the paper because, well, they do sparkle. I mean, they do catch your eye. I was worried that they would get kind of lost. I'm thinking right there, and then maybe another one right down here. Look at that. Look at that little bit of bling that really catches your eye. Ah. Yeah, beautiful, right? Here we go. Here's our gorgeous little card. Now, I have some other cards to share with you. Let me put these away. I'll just put over here. I don't want to lose this. I can use this for something, right? We're such hoarders. This was the Fragrant Flowers with the Favored Flower Designer Series paper. Now, these are all the cards that I made, and I used the iridescent rhinestones on them because I wouldn't have enough. I only had one pack of the gold, but I do like the gold too. Which one do you guys like better? Got the iridescent on there, and they really do just sparkle in the light. They get kind of, you know, they get kind of lost, but they do that blingy sparkle in the light. But here's all the cards that I'll be sending out this week. And I also I was in a blog hop last Friday with the Totally Technique design team. And this was a emboss resist technique. And this is the stamp set stamped in white. And then I used blends to add the color. This has a black card base. Here's my matching envelope. So I use the floral on the background here and on the envelope. And then on this one, I use the other side of that floral for this particular card. Which one do you guys like better? Good grief, so pretty, right? This is a beautiful, beautiful set. As long as I have that out here, we have some new storage coming. Here's another sneak peek for you. I'm gonna kind of turn this. I hope they don't all fall out. But we have some new mini brushes, and we have this cool little storage it holds the big brushes. I knew this would happen if I jiggled it to the side. It holds the big brushes and the little brushes. So let me get these in place here. So these 6 in the back row are the big brushes. These are the new mini brushes, blending brushes. These are super cool. This is coming out in the new catalog. So I've just got that kind of sitting off over here on the side of my desk. So there we go. Woohoo! Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Michelle says she can't wait to get the blending brush holder. I know, right? Okay. Reading comments here. Thank you guys so much. Julie likes the floral on floral. I do too. I do too. I thought this was just too much, but it really makes me happy. I like this one too. This is beautiful. Can't wait to send these out. Let me get these out of the way so we can bring in our next card. I'm going to be sharing a cool technique with you that I'm excited about. Now you guys know that I have a monthly technique club that is open to anybody, whether you're a demonstrator or not, whether you're on my team or on somebody else's team. This is available to you. And you place a minimum $25 order with me, and I send you the technique card and the instruction sheet showing the technique. So we're going to be using the two-tone Flora bundle and also the Something Fancy. Yeah, we're using the stamp set and these fantastic label dies. My goodness. Kathy wants to know, how do you get a catalog? Kathy, write this down. Get your pen ready. You're going to email me at Kelly, K-E-L-L-Y, @AStampAbove.com. So Kelly, K-E-L-L-Y, @AStampAbove.com. Send me your name and address in an email, and I will send you catalogs. And please let me know if you need the big annual catalog or if you just need the 2 new catalogs that start on January 5th, because we have a new mini catalog, we have a new celebration brochure. But if you do not have the annual catalog, I'm happy to send that to you too. This is the big annual catalog. Yeah, so make sure you put that in your email. Happy to send those out for you. Okay, so I took the two-tone Flora, and I've been trying to gear up. Like I said, I was really busy last week trying to gear up for this new catalog coming up. Connie has to sign off. Good night, Connie. Happy New Year to you too. And Debbie's asking if Dawson could be allergic to dairy. I don't think so, Debbie, because Dawson doesn't really eat dairy. He's still on formula. Not really eating dairy. He's eating fruits and vegetables, but yeah, and meat. But thanks, that's a thought, right? Okay, so this is the two-tone Flora. So here's all the dies that cut out the flowers, and we've got this little sprig here, cuts out that. We've got the leaves, cuts out that. We've got this little set of 4 flowers here, cuts out that, and then all these other flowers. And then we have this. Holy cow, right? This is so beautiful. This die is what cuts this out. I have this die cut in white, and then I mounted it on the petal pink, but that's what this is. And that comes in the two-tone Flora dies. So I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that that was in here. And I'm going to put these back in here now so I don't lose track of them. Okay, so we've got this die and also all of these. Okay, let's get out all of our layers. Here comes my little cheat sheet. We are going to be using Pale Papaya. I've got a white envelope. We're going to be using here's my faux tile technique. And then I've got all these other pieces here. Pumpkin pie. My pumpkin pie is 4 by 5 1/4. Basic white is 5 by 3 3/4. And then we're going to do some labels. I need a little scrap of basic white there. I've got an inside layer, 4 by 5 1/4 to put on the inside of our card. I've got a piece of vellum here. This is our vellum cardstock. And then I've also got a piece of the beautiful Pale Papaya faux velvet trim. And oh, it does. It feels just like velvet. I love it. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to fold our 5.5 by 8.5 inch Pale Papaya card base in half. We've got that done. Next, I'm going to bring in our ink pads. We're using Pale Papaya, Pumpkin Pie, Old Olive, and Tuxedo Black Memento ink. Put those over there. Bring in my stamps here. And okay. This is a 4 by 5 1/4. Let me figure out what I'm doing here. Okay, so this is our 3 3/4 by 5. This is going to go on the front of our card. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to bring in my scoreboard. So if you're a member of Stamp Happy Academy, my Stamp Happy Academy technique for this month was faux tile. And I did some extra stuff with the cards that I did on the Stamp Happy Academy. And by the way, if you're not a Stamp Happy Academy member, all of the cards, and if you join the premium membership, all of the cards that I talk about are on there and available to you. So right now there's like over 80 online classes on there that when you join Stamp Happy Academy, you have access to those. I use this technique in my Stamp Happy Academy live class in December. So this is set up at 3/4 of an inch. And when you do the faux tile technique, you can do it at any increment you want. You can do 1/2 inch score lines. You can do 3/4 inch score lines. You can do 1 inch score lines. I'm going to do 1 inch score lines here. So I've got my piece of cardstock in here and I'm going to score it at 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch. And then we're going to turn it this way and I'm going to score it at 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch. And don't even worry that there's not a full inch left over here. It just doesn't even matter. Okay. So we've got that. And then I wanted to share this with you. This is just a scrap, and this is done at 1/2 inch increments. So you can see the difference there, right? Depends on how big you want your tiles to be. Okay, let me set this off to the side. We're going to take, I'm going to move this stuff so I don't make a mess here. We're going to take this particular layer with our Pale Papaya. We're going to use that on our background. We're going to use Pumpkin Pie for our details. We're going to use Old Olive for our leaves, of course. And black, Memento Black for our sentiment. So this is our solid background shape. Hang on, I got something weird on there. Let me wipe that off. There we go. Okay, so I am going to stamp with a Pale Papaya, and I'm just going to stamp all over this layer. And as you're doing this, you will see the score lines that I just did. And when you continue to stamp your flowers all over, you can see how this looks like perhaps a tile trivet or a plate or anything else that might be tile. Okay, I'm going to set that back. Then I'm going to bring in my pumpkin pie, and I've got the detailed stamp this time. And I need to stand up, so I'm probably going to get a little bit louder here. I just want to get this on here the right way. Hang on. Let's see. I'm going to stamp this here, and then I'm going to come in and make sure that I have this going the right way, and I might have this whole thing upside down. And I did these all upside down, so that's okay. Make sure you figure this out before you start on all this, okay? There we go. I'm not lining these up very good, but this is hard not having my head completely in the camera. These were really simple when I did them, trust me. There we go. I think I had it upside down. How about that? Okay. Now, I'm going to look at these. Yep, I think it goes just like that. I'm going to do this on my envelope. Here it is. Envelope. As long as we've got all this out here. Pale papaya. And then pumpkin pie. Yay! Okay. And then also on the layer that goes on the inside, I'm going to do just a little bit of decoration there. Let's see. I should have wrote on these so I knew what was going on. I don't know. And this card goes sideways. So I'm going to put this right over here. Get this inked up, and we're going to go just like that. Look at that. I didn't even give it a second thought. It just fell right into place. That's awesome. And now we're going to come back with this and do our leaves, which are right here. And I'm just going to come in. And I think these all go like this. Well, no matter how bad I mess this up, I'll show you the card that I made that isn't. You know, stamping on live is tricky. Okay, and then just to kind of fill this in a little bit, I'm going to come in with pale papaya, and these are like the insides for some little flowers that are in this set, but I think they're super cute as just like kind of a background fill-in. I really like them. Look how cute they are. Okay, and while we're doing this, I need to do this part. So I'm going to grab my pale papaya, and I'm going to stamp that. This goes on my instruction sheet right here, so I need to get that done too. And then I'm going to cut these in 2-inch increments. And again, these are for my Technique Club. And once a month, everybody who's in the club places a minimum $25 order with me. And they get not only the card that we're making, but also the instruction card, and that's what we're making this for right now. Is this instruction card. I think I need to go this. There we go. Now I got it in place. Gosh, it just giving me a hard time here. But it didn't when I first made the card. So just know that this stamp set isn't hard to use by any means. Sounds like an airplane is outside. That's weird. Okay, and then we'll do some leaves. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do with this. What do you guys think of this? It's pretty cool, right? And I'm just filling this in. That's all I'm doing right now. And how about if we add some of these? I like to make these samples look pretty. This is the pale papaya with those little flower centers that I think look like little starbursts, I guess. Isn't that cool? Very cool. Okay, let's get on with it, right? Show you what I did. I'm going to need those. I'm going to need the pale papaya again. Okay, this one I'm going to take and cut this so that it goes on this sheet. And this is how I make up my instruction sheets. Here's 2, cutting these at 2, whatever the length of, or the width of this is. And then I'll add them right on here like this. So everybody that's in the club gets the card and then this. So they can accumulate a whole bunch of these and have just a whole bunch of techniques, like a little booklet. Okay, like that. Fun, right? Okay, I'm going to save these because I'm going to make some more of these. And here comes, whoops, we got just a tiny bit more stamping to do. We're going to, we're going to take this white scrap and my vellum scrap, and we're going to grab that something fancy. And I'm going to die cut this label out of the vellum. It's the bigger one. And then the smaller one I'm going to die cut out of the white from the something fancy. And once we have that done, this is what we're going to end up with. And then I used the, I needed some sympathy cards, and I thought, well, everybody kind of needs sympathy cards. And I used the With Deepest Sympathy out of the Something Fancy. I love these sentiments. There are 10 different sentiments in here. Again, this is a sneak peek. These are coming out in the Spring Mini Catalog that starts on the 5th. But we're going to use the With Deepest Sympathy, and we're going to grab our black Memento ink. I'm going to try really hard to stamp this on here straight. That looks pretty good on there. Let's see how I can do on here. Oh, perfect. Whew, you'd think I was a professional. I love saying that. Okay. Polly says that she keeps her technique cards in a 4x6 album. That is a great idea. And I love referring back to these to like, oh, I feel like stamping today. What am I going to make? What kind of technique do I want to make today? Okay, so I'm going to grab the outline stamp. Let me make sure I get this right again. This is going to go just like this, I think. I'm going to test this out to make sure I don't mess it up. The easiest way to do this is, of course, to write something on here telling you which way is which. So, yep, that's right. And this needs to go like this, and this needs to go like this. So, I'm going to ink this up. This is Pale Papaya. I'm going to gently stamp it off, okay? And now I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to stamp that right here. So, it's very, very pale. And now I'm going to full strength in the Pale Papaya. We're not using pumpkin pie now. We're using Pale Papaya, and I'm going to come right in here, and I'm going to stamp that. So that gives you just a tiny bit of that flower. It's much, much lighter than if you use pumpkin pie. We don't want it to take over the words on here, right? We want to keep our sentiment happening on there. Okay, here we go. We're going to take this, And we're going to add it to our vellum label. And I just really love this look. It's very soft, but it's that extra layer that really does something for your card. Let's see if I can pick it up. There we go. We're going to put this on some dimensionals. I got some right here. Whoops, 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 whoops. Hang on. I'm going to put that dimensional up here at the top and over here because we're going to run our ribbon through the middle of this, and I don't want the dimensionals to sit on the ribbon. So here comes our ribbon. We're going to layer our tile on here. Remember, this was 3 3/4 by 5. Now this is 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to put it on our pumpkin pie layer. And then we're going to take our ribbon. I got new snips and I tied a piece of ribbon on them to say that these are my new ribbon scissors. Let's see how lazy I am and if I break my own rule of using them for paper. You guys know how it is, right? You can't find your other ones, so you just grab what's available. So I'm going to do about right here and then about right here. Depending on how big your label is going to depend on how big you want to leave your faux velvet ribbon. Got some mini glue dots, and I'm just going to secure this in place right on the front of my card. Just like this. Beautiful. Here comes our sentiment. I'm gonna go right on here. There we go. And we're going to put this on the front of our card. I've got a whole bunch of other little technique cards I can share with you here too after I'm done making this card, because it's really kind of a neat way to create a little library. And here's our envelope. Here's our inside layer. And then all of my Technique Club members get this in the mail with the technique on it and some written instructions. I usually put a link to my blog and also the date that the video will appear in my blog, so they can go to my blog and look for the January 1st video, which is right now. And then they get the card. And I always try to decorate the envelopes because who doesn't love a decorated envelope, right? Now, the other thing you can do to this technique is you can then take this faux tile layer and you can grab your Versamark ink pad on your faux tile layer, and you can do this and then pour clear embossing powder on it, and then it looks like glass. So that's another way to add to your technique. I'm going to put on some of my favorite embellishments here, my iridescent rhinestones. I think those will look really pretty on here. I'm going to grab those and put them right on my label, just like that. And then maybe one more big one. How about right over here? Oh my goodness, isn't that cool? So if you would like more information on my Technique Club, all you need to do is pop me an email. Again, Kelly, Kelly, @AStampAbove.com. And tell me you would like more information about my Technique Club. There's a link on the right side of my blog that says Online Technique Club. When you click on that, you will find all the details about it, and you have to let me know that you want to be in it, okay? When you place 6 consecutive orders, so 6 months, order once a month, you will get a $30 product, I shouldn't say product credit, same as cash. You'll get a $30 to spend on anything you would like in my store. So so I like pay for it. So that's the bonus of your 6 months of consecutive membership in the Technique Club. You can rejoin as many times as you'd like. I've had people in there for absolute years still enjoying it. I use the Something Fancy bundle with the Something Fancy dies. Brand new sneak peek coming out January 5th. As well as the two-tone Flora stamp set and dies. And let's see, what else? Oh, I wanted to show this to you. This is Bermuda Bay and Pool Party. Okay, so I made some with that. I didn't put the leaves on here, but I did use those little flower centers. So that's just a different color combination, right? And let me grab some of these cards over here. Hang on. Oh, grab some of these. Oh, look at this. All right. Here is, oh, let me bring these in order so they're not so messed up. This was a technique that I shared with my Technique Club, and this was stamping on ribbon. So it just reminds you that you can stamp on ribbon. And I don't see any ribbon on any of these cards because they were left over because I ran out of the ribbon and it was on back order. But there was ribbon on here. So stamping on ribbon. And then what else? We have a faux suede. This is faux suede, that layer. And where did that card go? I just saw it here a minute ago. Oh, here it is, right here. Here's the faux suede technique. This, stamping on ribbon. This was the floating strip technique. I don't have the card for that one right here. Let me see if I can find some more over here. What else do I have? I have spotlighting, watercolor technique. I have, let's see. Ooh, this one was really pretty. This was water lifting technique. Here's the card. Isn't that pretty? Oh, love it, love it, love it. And this is a whitewash technique. This was super pretty. Yeah, so these are the kinds of things that you get when you're in my online technique club. You get a card and this. Let me know if you have any questions. Always happy to answer questions. And again, I have demonstrators say, wow, I wish I could be in your club. Anybody can be in my club. I have my team members say, I wish I could be in your club. You can, but you have to place a $25 order once a month through me. And everybody can be in my club. So that's what the online technique club is all about. And now, you guys, I'm going to share some beautiful mail with you. So let me grab some of my Christmas mail because holy cow, I got so many beautiful cards. I just don't even know how to thank you guys. I'm so humbled by your generosity and your friendship. I feel like we're all friends here. Okay, here we go. This one is coming in from Belinda Kelly, and look at how beautiful that is. Did you guys have any questions? I always forget to stop and ask. If anybody has any questions, please let me know because I am happy to answer. Different color combinations, Audrey said. Yep, with a two-step chart. That's a really good idea. Thank you so much for your kind comments. Okay, I'm still looking. Yeah, Judy likes the vellum that I used under the label. I know it really does add a lot, doesn't it? It's very subtle, but it really does add a lot. I like the vellum too. Okay, look at this card. This is from Belinda Kelly, and look at this. Ah, it opens up, and then she used, this is the beautiful, I can't remember the name of this paper, but It was vellum with like flocking on it. And look at, she used it like this. So this is still it. It folds. Isn't that just so pretty? Wow. And then this is tufted vellum. Very pretty. Thank you so much, Belinda. That is gorgeous. And next, oh, thank you, Cynthia. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, share this video. And I always appreciate your orders. That's what keeps me bringing these free videos to you. This one is from Lori Russell. Isn't this gorgeous? I love the gold accents on here. So pretty. Oh, that's a reminder. This paper is part of the Fitting Florets paper. That's only available until January 4th. Like, that's the last day to get it. So if you're planning on putting in a last minute order, I would order another pack of the Fitting Florets paper. This is coming from Lois Fireherm. I think I said that right this time, Lois, but look at how cute that is. Super cute. I loved this candy cane set. I did a whole class with that. Oh yeah, Maria says Belinda's card is gorgeous. I know. Yeah. Okay. I'm just reading comments here. This card is from Julie Schulke. Look at how stinking cute that is. We've got a ladybug, a turtle, and a penguin with a tree. It is just adorable. So, Merry Christmas to you too. I love these little embellishments. Those are really pretty. Next up, we have, oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you so much for your kind comments. This is from Heather Wesley. I haven't seen Heather in forever, but I used to babysit her kids when they were little. Oh, they're about the same age as Haley. Well, that was always really fun. And next we have, thank you very much, Heather, for your beautiful card. I love this kind of fold. Next we have Becky Miltenberger. Look at how fun this is. Those snowmen stacked on top of each other. Isn't that cool? Love, love, love. Next, we have Kimberly O'Brien. I've got all these cards coming in from my team members too, which is just so beautiful. She used that, I can't remember what set of dies this is from, but it is so cool. So she die cut that on designer paper and used the textured elements. Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? Good grief, Kimberly. Thank you so much. Oops, next up, I have Luba. Luba always makes a beautiful card. Look at how pretty that is, you guys. Whoa, these are all little circles on this ornament. Oh, so, so pretty. Love this so much, Luba. Thank you so much. Next is, I think this is from Sarah Thibadoo. I hope I say that right. Look at how pretty that is. I love these soft colors. And the blue with the soft succulent, just so pretty. Thank you so much, Sarah. It's beautiful. And let me grab, oh, this one's a thick one. This is from Nancy Delaveau. I think I say that right, Nancy, I don't know. She's from Green Bay, Wisconsin. I gotta show you, look at her pretty envelope. Isn't that beautiful? I love this set. Love, love, love this. Look at, oh, let me do this. Whoa, right? And whoa. Yeah, this is very, very cool. Oops, let me see if I can get it right. We've got two flaps happening here. That's so pretty. Oh, I love it, Nancy. Thank you so much. This one is from Heather Arnold. Look at how pretty that is. Heather, I love your glimmer on your pine cones. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. I always love pine cones. Love them. Then we have this one is from Meg Water. Look at how pretty that is. She's got that embossed on there. Absolutely beautiful. I love the bokeh paper too. Very, very pretty. This is one of my favorite folds. Next up, we have, oh, there's no return address on this. Is this from Susan? Yes, it is from Susan. Look at that fun sweater and these pretty snowflakes. Oh, so gorgeous. So, so pretty. Congratulations on all of my achievements. Susan, you are just the sweetest, sweetest person ever. And I've got today's prayer. I love this. Beautiful. Thank you so much. This was a gift that I got from my team leader. This is from Ann Hebner. And she says, thanks for all you do with Stampin' Up! And continuing to be part of Annie's team. Truly appreciate you. Wishing you a happy, healthy 2023. Look at a new pair of snips and a scissor jewel. These are so fun. So if you guys ever want to make these, this is one of those old cell phone holders. You know, cell phones used to have this little like thing in the corner that you would put this on and you could put charms on and stuff. That's what this is. And this is so pretty. And thank you so much. You always need new sharp snips. This is from Tracy Bazemore. Tracy, I loved this card and I played with it. So it's got a belly band on it, and then it opens up like this and like this, and then it opens up like this, and it opens up some more. Oh, you know what? I bet you this does something that I don't understand. Does it do something, Tracy? Let me see. I didn't realize those two flaps opened up. Well, I think it does maybe this. Look at that. I don't know. It could be like a little storefront. This is really cute. Tracy, you let me know, because I'm thinking that this is this what I'm doing right with it? Do you ever get the card and you're like, I'm not quite sure, but I love this. It's so cool. So it all folds back up and it gets this beautiful belly band on it. I wonder if Steve came in yet. I'm starting to get hungry again. He made Philly cheesesteak this week and crock-pot lasagna. Oh, so many good things to eat. Okay, here comes another one. This is from, hang on, let me see. Andy Sorbo. Look at how cute these trees are. I love the glitter around the edge. So, so pretty, Andy. Thank you so much. That is just so pretty. Then we have Suzanne Scott. This is the new Dainty Flowers and the Free Designer Series paper. And, oh, she won 2 prizes at my team Christmas party. Ah, yay, Suzanne. Go you. That's pretty exciting. Next, we have Christina. Hang on, Cooper Rider. Right? Yes, Christina, look at how pretty that is. Not only did she color these berries in, this is again the Fitting Florets Designer Series paper, but she put Wink of Stella on them. They're all glimmering just a little bit. Isn't that so pretty? Yay. Thank you so much, Christina. Your card is just beautiful. Next, we have Lois. Merry Christmas from Lois. Look at this. I like that green, the green rhinestones on here. Beautiful die. Oh, look at Santa. Look at Santa. I know him. This is really pretty, Lois. Thank you so much. Beautiful. And Sherry Simon. We got a shaker card. Look at that. She's got that little horse and carriage in there. This is so pretty. I opened this and played with it forever. This is from Sherry Simon. Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Next up, we have Susan, guys. Oh, this is so pretty. Look at how serene that is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right? Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Susan. And I think the last one I got here that I'm going to share is from Linda Bunce. And look at, so cute, right? So cute. Look at that little shopping bag. This holds a gift card. Isn't that fun? I remember I made one of these when I was out at Barb's house last year. I did a live from Barb's house in Wyoming. And I put a little bag in the middle. I think I used the gnome stamp set from last year. Oh, so, so cute. Thank you so much, Linda. And I'm so glad to see that you are back in the game. So what did she say? She said something funny. I remember that. She said, just kind of had a crummy year. Surgery, spinal nerve problems. And then she moved. Throw that in. She put a fur embellishment, a shopping bag that I taught, and dusted over with the clean and simple style. She says, I'm getting this out for you to re-gift. Happy holidays. Of all things, a thumb smudge too. She got a little bit of ink on it. Don't worry, I'll throw some red rhinestones on. We'll call it good, Linda. Thank you so much. And I'm glad that you are able to get back into stamping because we've missed you. Okay, you guys, I think that's all I'm going to do for tonight. What time is it? I have no idea. My watch died. 8:45. I have taken up enough of your Sunday evening. Once again, thank you so much for spending your evening with me. I really appreciate it. I will be live again next Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Time. That will be January 8th. Don't forget that celebration and the new mini catalog go live on Thursday. Yay! All the other stuff in the holiday mini catalog is retiring the last day to order it. Some of it is at a discount. If it's not on the carryover list, is January 4th, which is Wednesday. Join my team. You'll never regret it. You can choose this boho blue mini embossing machine. We call it the Mini Boss. We love these little machines. You can get one of these free with your starter kit starting on January 5th. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know. And also, don't forget about the catalog kickoff because you do not want to miss out on all of that fun. It's only $15 to participate. You can head over to my blog, look for this graphics. You'll find the registration link to join the catalog kickoff. I guess I should have said that. I didn't say that, but it's on my blog. And yeah, you can have 2 weeks of fun with us. It starts on January 5th. It goes through the 19th. Everything is pre-recorded, so that if you can't watch it when it pops onto the Facebook group, you can watch it anytime. Yeah, so I'm just looking at your notes. Courtney says, see you at the kickoff. Woot, woot. I'm so looking forward to it. I think Dina, Barb, and I are going to be having a big powwow tomorrow to get everything, all the details finalized for the catalog kickoff. So that'll be really fun. This is a great way to get some fantastic inspiration when a new catalog comes out. And we have so much fun sharing with you all of our ideas and maybe new ways to use product you wouldn't have thought about. There's always something to learn pretty much in every stamping class that I've ever taken. So, okay, you guys, have yourselves a wonderful week. Gear up. Join my team on Thursday, January 5th. Get ready with your orders. I always appreciate your orders. This is a new host code. If you place an order with me that is under $150, please use this code. If your order is over $150, don't use this code. You're going to get some rewards from Stampin' Up. I want you to have those. Any rewards that I have happening, you will also get them, even if you don't use the code when your order's over $150 because, right? All right. Happy New Year. Have a great week. Thank you so much for stamping with me. I so appreciate you and had so much fun tonight. Bye-bye.